The girl aged decades in an instant when the light hit her. The doctor beside her was stunned and immediately tried to take her for a dissection. The girl fought desperately to break free. While running away, she accidentally bumped into a man. She hurried into his arms for protection. The man cooperated and helped her evade capture temporarily. The girl hurriedly thanked him and continued running. Finally, she found an empty hospital room. It was only then that she suddenly realized she had turned into an old woman. Before she could figure out what had happened, footsteps were heard outside. She quickly covered herself with the blanket. However, when the doctors entered, they discovered someone in the bed. But when they pulled back the blanket, they found only a young girl. They immediately left to search elsewhere, and the girl narrowly escaped. But trouble awaited her when she returned home. It turned out that her father had a severe gambling problem and had accumulated a huge debt. The creditors had come to collect, and her father even shamelessly suggested using the girl to pay off the debt. In a panic, the girl lied, claiming she had just become an executive at the Shin Group and would soon receive a large sum of money. As one of the most powerful corporations in the country, the name Shin Group was enough to intimidate the creditors. After a brief discussion, they agreed to give her more time. The next day, the girl bravely went to the Shin Group to apply for a job. But even the receptionist at the front desk had graduated from a prestigious university, and no one paid her any attention. To make matters worse, as soon as the girl stepped into the elevator, she began rapidly aging again. When the elevator doors opened, she had turned into an old woman. Her competitors for the job were all young and beautiful girls. When they saw the elderly woman at the interview, they gathered around and mocked her for applying for the position of CEO's secretary at her age, wondering if she was trying to make a fool of herself. However, the girl was determined to get the job, so she retorted, saying that although she wasn't beautiful, at least she wasn't like some people who had empty heads and didn't even understand basic manners. Meanwhile, the CEO's mother was reviewing the applicants for the day and was greatly displeased. She saw that all the candidates were nothing more than eye candy, clearly just trying to get close to her son. At that moment, she saw a group of girls bullying the elderly woman. Immediately, she was impressed by this dignified woman and decided to hire her on the spot. However, the CEO's sister was very unhappy with the decision. As soon as the girl entered the office, the sister had a virus installed on the company computer and falsely accused the girl of tampering with it. The disturbance caught the CEO's attention. It was then that the girl realized the CEO was the man who had helped her at the hospital the day before. Everyone assumed that an old woman would be clueless about computers, but to their surprise, the girl effortlessly removed the virus and even traced it back to the source of the attack.